Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, enemies, and comrades, I hope you're doing good wherever you are. This is Fabrizio Romano. I'm about to bring you another video about Kenyan politics. But before I get started, please, if you're seeing this video right now, please go ahead and subscribe. It's going to take you less than a second. Just hit that button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. All right? And like, share, and tell me what you think. Let's have an interactive discussion about this, okay? Anyways, real quick, this is going to be a short video, okay? I want to address Musalia Mudavadi. I had him give a speech somewhere. I don't know where he was, but he was talking about basically advising the Kenya Kwanza Brigade, saying the elections are over, we should stop the blame game, and yada, 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 yada. All right, fair enough. The election is over. We need to stop blame game. But we have to put things into perspective, okay? The Azimio side, like I said in my previous video, they are very desperate. They have nothing to offer Kenyans. They have to stay relevant. So they will criticize everything Ruto is doing. Now, don't get me twisted. I'm not a Kenya Kwanza supporter. I'm just trying to be objective. There are some things that I like from this Ruto administration, what they're doing, okay? There's some things that I don't agree with, okay? What I like about him is he's trying to plant trees, okay? I know it might sound silly, but in the long term, it's not. This can actually help against drought. We don't want a desert in Kenya, okay? Number two, he's trying to increase the food production by doing what? Supporting the farmers, whether it's subsidizing farming and, helping the farmers grow more food so we can be food secure, all right? Of course, there's always some challenges about that because, as we know, there are always outside influences that try to stop, especially African third world countries, from, producing their own food. But that's a topic for another day. I will not get to that because I know some of you, might be something you're not aware of. But anyway, back to Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi, this is what I want to say, okay? Ruto has no choice. He has to explain what he's doing. He's being attacked from the other side. Raila and his brigade. They're talking about, this economy, he doesn't know how to handle this drought. He doesn't know what to do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. Ruto has to respond. He does not have to respond as the president. He can use the Itumbis to do so, okay? And yes, we have to remind Kenyans, it's not blame game. We have to remind Kenyans who got us into this mess, okay? Because you hear the Azimio people saying, Ruto, whatever. You can't blame the president now. You can't blame Uhuru now because now you're in power. Yes, we can blame the president now. Uhuru Kenyatta was in power for the past 10 years. So these problems did not start overnight. Ruto has been a president for 3 months. How are you going to blame him for that? Okay? So yes, the blame falls squarely on Uhuru Kenyatta. So Ruto needs to constantly remind people that yes, these problems did not start yesterday. And you cannot say that he was in government so he didn't do anything about that. We all know Uhuru Kenyatta was running that government and he ran it down to the ground. Okay? So Musalia Mudavadi, I disagree with you. Ruto has to remind Kenyans who got us into this mess. Another piece of information that I'm getting today is that under Uhuru Kenyatta, he was providing Azimio 4 million Kenyan shillings every month. 4 million Kenyan shillings every month. Really, taxpayers' money. Given to what? A political outfit? That is outrageous, okay? So, with that said, I'm glad Ruto is going for people like, let me not say Ruto is going for people like David Murade. He's not really going after them, but these people are being brought into account for their corrupt deeds. Okay? Personally, if I was Ruto, I would go after people around Azimio. I just heard in Kisii there's deflection from Azimio to the other side. Okay? Why? Because these people fear that they'll be prosecuted for the corrupt deeds that they did while they were on office. Okay? And I told you, Most of these guys are not principled. They run for office just to fatten their pockets. They don't have any vision to be a leader. They just want to get there and start, you know, spending, governing, you know, the money that they're given, misusing the power that they're given by the wananchi. Okay? So people like this, they care about themselves. And it's easy to flip them. Okay? So if Ruto was to go for people who are around Raila, remember, before you get to the king, you have to deal with his minions. The people who are protecting him. Go for them. They're all corrupt. So Ruto is doing the right thing. But I want to make this a short video. Lastly, regarding Raila's grip on Luo Nyanza, I think somebody like Miguna will be ideal to bring him down. Why do I say that? He is from Nyanza. He has significant influence in Nyanza province. Intellectually, he is there. So this is the right person. He doesn't have an extra baggage. He has never been accused of corruption. I understand Kidero trying to start a political party in Nyanza province. Kidero is okay, but Kidero has a history. So he cannot really face the Azimio. Somebody like Miguna will be ideal because he doesn't have that baggage. His track record. He's a freedom fighter. Okay? And he's fearless. That's one thing you have to be a leader. He's fearless. He's confronting these people head on. So, if somebody like Miguna starts a political movement which can morph into a political party to counter the ODM party, because ODM is dying anyway. It's only in Luo Nyanza. And even people in ODM are not happy. You remember the nomination saga? Odinga nominating all his relatives? So we need to have another party, different from ODM, where the members or the public gets to choose who represents them. That's the real democracy. Not Raila going to one place and saying, hey, this guy is going to be our candidate. But again, I just wanted to say that. Keep this video very short. It's almost 8 minutes. But one thing I will remind you again, please, if you haven't subscribe. I'll be bringing you more news and we'll be dissecting most issues that are affecting Kenya, okay? Subscribe. Please tell your uncle, friend, sister, girlfriend, side chick, main chick. Tell them about this channel. Comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you later, okay? Viva!